Pennsylvania is a state steeped in history and natural beauty, from the cobblestone streets of Philadelphia to the rolling hills of the Poconos. But beyond the well-trodden paths of Independence Hall and Hershey's chocolate world lie secrets, places so tucked away, so unusual, that even lifelong residents might not know they exist. These 12 hidden gems range from eerie ghost towns to geological oddities, quirky roadside attractions to serene wilderness escapes. Whether you're a thrill seeker, a history nerd, or just someone craving a break from the ordinary, this guide will take you off the beaten path and into the heart of Pennsylvania's best-kept secrets. Grab your hiking boots, a camera, and an open mind. Let's explore. Number 1. Hammersley Wild Area, Potter County. Deep in the rugged Pennsylvania wilds, Hammersley Wild Area sprawls across more than 30,000 acres of pristine forest in Susquehannock State Forest. This isn't your average state park. It's one of the most remote and untouched regions in the eastern U.S. A haven for those who crave solitude over selfie spots. No roads cut through its expanse, and motorized vehicles are forbidden, leaving only the sounds of rustling leaves, babbling brooks, and the occasional call of a hawk overhead. The Hammersley Fork Trail, a 10-mile loop, winds through hemlock groves and past clear streams teeming with native brook trout. Wildlife thrives here. Black bears, bobcats, and white-tailed deer roam freely, and if you're lucky, you might catch sight of a bald eagle soaring above. Cell service, forget it. Bring a topographic map, plenty of water, and a sense of adventure. Camping is permitted, but it's primitive. Pack in, pack out. For those willing to disconnect, Hammersley offers a raw, unfiltered taste of nature that feels worlds away from modern life. Number 2. Coudersport Ice Mine, Potter County. Tucked into a hillside near the sleepy town of Coudersport, the Coudersport Ice Mine is a natural phenomenon that turns the seasons upside down. Discovered in 1912 by silver prospectors, this small cave begins forming shimmering ice columns in the spring, with the process peaking in the heat of summer, sometimes reaching temperatures cold enough to chill your breath into visible puffs. By winter, the ice mysteriously melts away, leaving the cave bare until the cycle restarts. Scientists point to a rare combination of air circulation and geological quirks. Cold air trapped in the rock warms in winter and escapes in summer, pulling moisture into crystalline formations. The mine was once a commercial attraction with guided tours, but today it's a quieter stop, open seasonally from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Check locally for exact dates. A short trail leads to the entrance, where a viewing platform lets you peer into the icy depths. It's a quick visit, 30 minutes tops, but one that leaves you marveling at nature's defiance of logic. Number 3. Columcille Megalith Park, Bangor. Imagine stumbling into a scene from ancient Ireland, complete with towering standing stones and a whisper of mysticism, all nestled in the Appalachian foothills near Bangor. That's Columcille Megalith Park, a 20-acre labor of love created in 1978 by William Cohia Jr., inspired by a visit to Scotland's Isle of Iona. Scattered across the wooded landscape are dozens of megaliths, some weighing tons, arranged in circles, arches, and solitary pillars. There's even a small stone chapel, its walls echoing with quiet reverence. Cohia envisioned it as a place for reflection, not worship, and visitors often describe a serene, almost spiritual vibe. Trails meander through the park, past wildflowers in spring and fiery leaves in fall, with benches inviting you to sit and soak it in. It's free to enter, donations welcome. And while it's open dawn to dusk, early mornings or late afternoons offer the most peaceful experience. Whether you're drawn to art, history, or just a quiet escape, Columcille feels like a secret portal to another time. Number 4. Gravity Hill, Bedford County. In the rolling countryside near New Paris, Bedford County hides a spot where physics seems to take a vacation. Welcome to Gravity Hill, a stretch of road where cars roll uphill when placed in neutral. Pour water on the pavement and it flows the wrong way. Toss a ball and it defies expectations. Locals have delighted in this optical illusion for decades, and it's easy to find. Look for the faded GH start and GH finish spray-painted on the asphalt along Millertown Road. The trick lies in the surrounding terrain, which slopes subtly to create a convincing mirage of defying gravity. Bring a friend to film the phenomenon. It's a guaranteed laugh and a great story to share. Pair it with a scenic drive through Bedford's covered bridges for a full day of rural charm. Just don't expect a scientific explanation to ruin the fun. This is pure, playful mystery. Number 5. The Shoe House, Hellam Township. Rising from a field in York County like something out of a fairy tale, the Haynes Shoe House is a 25-foot-tall, 48-foot-long tribute to footwear. and one man's quirky vision. Built in 1948 by Mahlon Haynes, a flamboyant shoe salesman known as the Shoe Wizard, this boot-shaped abode was originally a promotional gimmick. Newlyweds and curious travelers could stay for free, enjoying amenities like a doghouse and mailbox also shaped like shoes. Today, it's a lovingly preserved roadside attraction, complete with guided tours that reveal its oddball charm. Stained glass windows featuring Haynes' portrait, a winding staircase in the toe, and vintage furniture frozen in time. Outside, a shoe-shaped ice cream stand serves treats on weekends. Open seasonally, typically April to October. It's a 45-minute stop that's equal parts nostalgic and absurd, an icon of Pennsylvania's eccentricity. Number 6. Centralia, Columbia County. Centralia's story reads like a slow-burn horror novel, a thriving coal town reduced to a smoldering ghost town by an unstoppable underground fire. In May 1962, a routine trash burn in a landfill ignited a coal seam beneath the streets, and the blaze has raged ever since. Experts estimate it could burn for another 250 years. Once home to over 1,000 people, Centralia now counts fewer than 5 residents. The ground hisses with steam vents, sinkholes swallow patches of earth, and the air carries a faint sulfur tang. The abandoned stretch of Route 61, now dubbed Graffiti Highway, is covered in colorful murals left by visitors until it was paved over in 2020. Still, the town's remnants, crumbling homes, an empty church, and warning signs draw urban explorers and photographers. Visit with caution. The ground can be unstable and trespassing is discouraged. Centralia is a haunting testament to nature's power and human missteps, a secret that whispers of a lost past. Number 7. Ringing Rocks County Park, Upper Black Eddy. Bring a hammer and prepare to be amazed at Ringing Rocks County Park, a 128-acre haven in Bucks County where the rocks sing. A 7-acre boulder field here is filled with stones that, when struck, emit a clear bell-like tone, a phenomenon tied to their iron-rich composition and internal stresses. Geologists still puzzle over why some ring and others stay silent, but the effect is magical. Wander the field, tapping away, and you'll feel like a kid in a natural orchestra. Beyond the rocks, the park offers a 10-foot waterfall, high falls, and wooded trails perfect for a picnic or a hike. It's open daily, free to enter, and just an hour from Philadelphia, yet it remains a quiet escape. Pro tip: wear sturdy shoes. The boulders can be slippery, and leave the rocks where they belong. They're part of this protected wonder. Number 8. Trundle Manor, Pittsburgh. Hidden in Pittsburgh's Swissvale neighborhood, Trundle Manor is a delightfully twisted treasure trove that calls itself the tourist trap from hell. This private home, curated by artists Anton and Rachel Miriello, doubles as a museum of the macabre. Step inside by appointment only to find taxidermied creatures with extra heads, antique surgical tools, jars of unidentifiable specimens, and steampunk contraptions that look straight out of a mad scientist's lair. The couple's collection, built over decades, includes everything from a coffin-turned bookshelf to a mechanical bat named Flutter. The vibe is Victorian Gothic meets B-movie horror with a dash of humor. Think Addams Family meets roadside kitsch. Tours are donation-based, and the Miriellos often share tales of their oddities' origins. It's not for the faint of heart, but for fans of the strange. It's a secret worth uncovering. Number 9. Kecksburg UFO Incident Site, Westmoreland County. On December 9, 1965, a fireball lit up the sky above Kecksburg, crashing into a wooded ravine and igniting a mystery that still lingers. Locals reported a metallic acorn-shaped object, 12 feet long, etched with strange markings before military trucks swooped in and hauled it away. Was it a meteor, a Soviet satellite, or something extraterrestrial? The truth remains elusive, but the legend lives on. A life-sized replica of the object stands outside the Kecksburg Volunteer Fire Department, and the annual UFO Festival in July draws enthusiasts with reenactments and talks. The crash site itself, deep in the woods off Claypike Road, is unmarked but accessible with a bit of sleuthing. GPS helps. It's a pilgrimage for conspiracy theorists and a quirky detour for anyone intrigued by Pennsylvania's brush with the unknown. Number 10. Penn's Cave Center Hall. Picture this: a boat gliding through a limestone cavern, water lapping at the hull as stalactites drip overhead. That's Penn's Cave, a subterranean marvel beneath a Center County farmstead. Discovered by the Seneca tribe centuries ago, this 1,300-foot-long cave is America's only all-water cavern accessible solely by guided boat tours. The 45-minute journey reveals shimmering formations, some resembling animals or faces, carved by eons of mineral-rich water. Bats cling to the ceiling, and the air stays a crisp 52 degrees F year-round, so bring a jacket. Above ground, the site includes a wildlife park with bison and mountain lions, but the cave is the star. Open daily, hours vary by season. It's a cool, quiet retreat that feels like a step back in time. Yet it's often overlooked by travelers racing to nearby Penn State. Number 11. Mr. Ed's Elephant Museum, Autana. Tucked along Route 30 near Gettysburg, Mr. Ed's Elephant Museum is a shrine to the pachyderm in all its forms. Ed Gottwalt began collecting elephant memorabilia in the 1970s, and by 1983 his quirky passion became a roadside attraction. A 2010 fire destroyed much of the original hoard, but the community rallied, donating thousands of items to rebuild. Today, the museum boasts over 12,000 elephant-themed treasures, figurines, paintings, toys, even an elephant-shaped phone. The attached candy shop offers fudge and nostalgic sweets, while a small garden features elephant statues peeking from the greenery. Open daily, except major holidays, it's a whimsical stop that's equal parts heartwarming and bizarre, a testament to one man's love and a community's spirit. Number 12. Glen Onoko Falls Jim Thorpe. Nestled in Lehigh Gorge State Park near the picturesque town of Jim Thorpe, Glen Onoko Falls is a cascade of wild beauty that feels like a well-kept secret, partly because it's no longer officially open. This series of waterfalls, dropping over 200 feet across multiple tiers, once drew hikers to its steep, rocky trail. The path climbs 1,000 feet in a mile, weaving through a gorge bursting with ferns and moss, especially breathtaking after spring rains or in autumn's golden glow. But after numerous accidents and a few fatalities, the state closed the trail in 2019, posting no trespassing signs. Undeterred, seasoned hikers still venture in, drawn by the fall's raw allure. If you go, know the risks. It's slippery, unmarked, and emergency help is far off. For those with the skill and caution, it's a hidden paradise. For others, nearby Hickory Run State Park offers safer waterfalls.